Ayo.
How's it going, my friend, man?
It's going good, man. How you doing, man? I'm just grateful to be in here, bro.
Yeah, me too. Grateful to be in the booth for 105, and we had some of our fellow subscribers out there asking about this episode. Well, here it is.
Right. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep telling them on all my videos, I'd be telling, we try to drop a podcast every day,
Yep.
That's what we try to do. That's the goal. I think we've been doing pretty good lately. We've been doing it one a day, so that's what they should expect. If it ain't dropping in the morning, it's coming later on. So
exactly. We do one every day, but sometimes it's early in the day or it's, obviously our late night episodes, but we get one knocked out every day. It's all about keeping consistency and persistency, and moving forward, bro. When you move forward and keep, doing your routine or whatever you got going on, your job or your purpose, you are a savage, bro.
Right. I just made a video about that yesterday, bro. Basically, I used the analogy, I talked about how taking action and perseverance, literally lines you up with the universe.
Yeah, it does.
No matter how you're feeling, even if you're under a spiritual attack or you're under a flat line or anything, something's going on in your life. The analogy that I use is like you're building a wall. You got to put a brick on there every day. You know what I mean? No matter how you feel, go outside and put another brick on there. Or however many bricks that you can, and that is how, you get that trajectory going to where, that's how you become successful, bro.
For real. Yeah. Even when you, we don't feel motivated, discipline has to come in, and still get it done anyway. That's how you become a beast. When you just do it anyway, just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And looking at my old self, it was just like, it's night and day, bro. Wow. That's all I got to say, and it's a blessing to be on the SR journey to lay the bricks down every single day.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Mm-hmm. Me too, bro. And I'm going to get that intro knocked out real quick, my dude. You feel me?
Let's go.
All right, man. Cheers up.
Cheers, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Unchained podcast. This is your boy, SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner, Seb Conscious. Always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little, so I'm gonna lead the way today, and I have a little bit of a little bonus topic that I wanted to talk about, bro. I was reading the word earlier, getting into the New Testament a little bit, and I was reading Matthew, and I read this verse, this passage. It's about the narrow gate, and I just wanted to read this, and we can break it down a little bit, but it relates to SR really well, and it relates to what we talk about really well. So let's just get right into it. So this is out of Matthew 7, verse 13. It says, enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through that. But small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. So basically, God is basically telling us that he's talking about the removal process, I feel like, of removing sin, for us and guys like us on SR, and removing the lust, going against the grain, because like it said, most of society is going through that broad gate, you know what I'm saying? And we're over here trying to get through the small one, because we're doing the, it's like that 1% club that we always talk about,
Facts.
Like only the 1% is going to be able to get through that small, narrow gate. So I just thought that was a great analogy, bro. that's really how it is, because as you see, most of society is obviously living in their sin, living in different types of toxic behavior under all those spells that we talk about, So I just thought that was perfect.
It was. It was definitely, a nice topic to talk about, because that narrow, that narrow pathway, bro. It's not many people that's taking that, and it definitely relates to the SR journey, because it's not many of us that's on this journey that's retaining, because society has it set up to where, it's lustful everywhere. And majority of individuals are busting their life force all over the place and stuff, and not on the narrow pathway, but it's up to the individuals that's on the narrow pathway to bring light to it and try to, inspire more and more individuals to join the pathway with us,
Right.
It's up to, us people to want to get on that pathway, but all we can do is just guide them to the water,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously SR, but I feel like, he's talking about, all the sins too, so he's basically saying, essentially, follow me, and it's going to lead to, everlasting life. It's going to lead to a life of abundance. And so I definitely related with all that stuff, bro. SR, quitting drinking alcohol, smoking weed, vaping, smoking cigarettes, those are all obviously porn, and there's a lot of different things that I've put down. So that was just a really powerful verse to me. It makes me want to go even harder,
I know, right? For real.
Like,
I was just about to say.
Yeah, it makes you want to like really dial it in and figure out all the areas. If there's still any areas that I'm still slacking in. Cutting out social media was big for me, bro. Like the other day when I made that new Instagram, now I cut off my old one. So it's just, I got you on there, and then I got like 2 other people, and then I don't follow anybody. And so the amount of peace that I've been feeling is ridiculous.
Yeah, you do feel a lot of peace when you do that, because like that's how it was for me when I got rid of Facebook. When I totally got rid of Facebook and haven't been on there for like literally about 7, almost 8 months now, bro. Since I've been on there, you feel free. Like you break from one particular form of mental prison, because there's multiple forms of mental prison. You feel me? And I feel like social media is one. Then you got porn, that's one. Then you got toxic relationships, that's one. You know what I'm saying? It's all types of just, it's just important to get rid of the unnecessary things that messes up our mental, and I'm proud of you, bro. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, bro. And the crazy part is that I know that God was happy with me, because ever since I got rid of that, he's been blessing me. It's like I can feel it. I can feel that he's almost like coming down and giving me a hug type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because the last 2 days, I've been having a lot like an upgrade. I've been dropping a lot of videos, and I've been having a lot of inspiration, and it also leaves you more time to do things that you want to do, read the Bible, maybe plan better. I've been thinking a lot more topics and stuff for our podcast and videos. I have a lot more time to do more important things. So so great, man. It's such a distraction. Social media is such a distraction, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's a horrible distraction. It literally distracts you from the important things that you need to do for yourself. It literally strays you away from your true self, because it makes you look at everybody else's life and pictures. It's like literally fake. You're just looking at pictures on there, and it's unhealthy, to be operating on there like that, and it's good for us to, get the proper way of having our dopamine receptors go off,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Well, cool, man. Thanks for helping me break that one down. Are you ready for me to get going? You ready to scuba dive?
You already know I'm ready, man. We got to jump in the deep ocean.
All right. Here we go, man. I'm actually bro. By the ocean, if you can't see, but You
on vacation again?
Yeah, you see the ocean right there?
Yeah, for real.
So I'm really about to scuba dive. So let's go, bro. Topic number 1. What do you think about being grateful for things along the journey?
It's very important, to show gratitude and just be grateful for everything that you have and not be selfish, because, it's just not a good way to, basically just operate. You know what I'm saying? It's good to just, show gratitude to individuals that's in your life that love you, for who you really are. Show gratitude, show gratitude to life. The fact that you wake up every day. That's for me, I'm grateful for that like crazy, bro. Just waking up another day in life. Yeah, bro. And being a father, I'm grateful for that, even though it could be very difficult sometimes, for me, but I'm grateful for that, grateful for my small circle that I have, grateful for you. It's just all around important to just be grateful for the shit that you have in your life and not, be ungrateful, bro, and not appreciate the shit that you have. It's just important to just, appreciate what you got in your life, bro, because, we might not be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to give thanks, and you got to give people their flowers, you got to give God his flowers, first and foremost. But basically, and you know what else I noticed is that everything hits too after, you've been reborn, through the Holy Spirit. If you're putting God first all the time, and then you go on SR, everything hits different as well, so it's like all the new things in your life are, that it's been, anointed by God. It's like a God-given thing. Like you're like my spirit brother, bro. So I'm very grateful for you, and then a couple other people. But it's like once you turn over to God, you already know that like everybody you meet after that point is like a special person. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be grateful for, the friends and the people in your life, obviously. But yeah, bro. It also does something too, gratitude, when you put that out into the universe, like it comes back, when you're grateful and you say thanks to God. I know that it can seem a little bit repetitive sometimes, when every single day you're waking up, thank you for another day. Thank you for shelter, water, food, clothes, friends, family. You say that every day, it can get repetitive, but it's worth it,
It is.
because I feel like that's what people get turned away from, is because it can get repetitive or whatever. You're saying the same things over and over, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, where would you be without all that stuff? So
right.
you gotta just, put in that work and make an effort to be grateful,
Facts, bro. And, you can't look at the repetitive aspect negative. You got to look at that shit as like a reset. When you put your armor on every day and you got to do that same routine, that's like basically resetting your day. Because for me personally, I feel like if I don't do that, bro, like if I don't get my armor on or read my Bible every day, I feel like I'm, letting the big homie upstairs down, and I'll just feel all around off. You feel me?
It puts you in a weird zone,
Yeah. Because I'm, that's my stuff right there. That, I can't go without that.
Right. You're living worldly at that point,
I can't do that. I can't do it. Nope. Because I did it for too long. You feel me?
Yeah. Without your armor on and shit, like, you're living in the world.
Out here just no bulletproof vest. You just out here with no shirt on. You feel me? Just all skin. Like, hey, I'm just out here. Go ahead and just jack me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just open to just all types of just dark energy.
Right, exactly. You're basically inviting the enemy to just come in and just like abuse you.
Oh man. Well, looking at my old self, I was definitely like a taxi cab for like demonic spirits and some shit. They was driving my vessel like crazy.
Well, I mean, technically, bro, we were on that other side. That's why it felt like we were comfortable, is because when the enemy gets you like that, he doesn't spiritually attack you because he's already got you where he wants you. You're already living in sin and you're living like a damn fool. So he doesn't have to do shit to you. He's got you. That's why, when you're living like that, it feels comfortable.
Right.
Like you're good with like smoking weed every day and drinking and smashing all these women all the time, is because you're living in your sin. So it's like you're living for the devil, you know? So that's why it feels comfortable.
Man, you ain't never lied about that. And then when you start doing the right shit, that stuff, you know, it's uncomfortable, and that's when he starts to attack you with all this petty stuff.
Exactly.
That's absolutely right. Because like that's what I realized. Because looking at our old selves, the devil don't mess with you when you are participating on the team kingdom of darkness. You feel me? So when you
wants you,
right, you know, and then when you leave that team and go to the team kingdom of the Holy Spirit, oh, he over there throwing a temper tantrum like a little narcissist and shit. You feel me?
He's big man.
Yeah, he mad. He mad as hell, but that's okay. You know, God, will always have our back, bro. He got us doing this for a reason and stuff. So yeah.
Exactly. God is way, at the end of the day, God is always way, way, way more powerful than Satan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Like, even though like Satan might win like these little battles to where like he'll get you feeling off for like a day or two or three or however long, God always puts him in his place. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, God also, if you're doing something wrong, he'll let the devil, he'll let the enemy attack you as well, for certain. That's how you know that God's more powerful, when he lets him attack you, because he knows he could just put him in his place real fast if it gets out of hand.
Mm-hmm. That's what he do. That's what he do. He like lets this dark entities or devil and his punk ass army attack you to see how you're going to react, or if you are strong as iron throughout this situation. You know what I'm saying? You want to see if you're going to keep moving forward and be strong, or if you're going to fold.
Right. It's kind of like he's testing your loyalty.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he's doing. And I understand it now. Looking at my old stuff, I didn't understand it. But when you put God first, you understand that concept of life. And that's some powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
That's crazy, man. All right, man. Great job. You ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Topic number 2. What are your thoughts on laughing at stuff on SR?
Man,
getting them belly laughs and shit.
Yeah, that's important, to just, laugh at things, because it's healthy to laugh, and nowadays it's like when you laugh and stuff, people just kind of find it to be weird or something because it's so low vibrational. I mean, unless you are like, obviously, in a serious, conversation, and then something, comes out very funny. But, most of the time, you have to be with like a small, circle or like-minded individuals to get a good laugh in, and when you're on SR, the laughs can be very brutal sometimes, because I've had some laughs to where my stomach got sore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you be laughing so hard and shit to where your stomach muscles be all sore and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn it. Or you laugh so hard to where you start crying and shit, tears coming out your eyes because you just dying laughing at shit. And, I've noticed that's happened, that's happening to me more and more the longer I'm on this SR journey and shit. I'm laughing more and more at stuff instead of getting offended or trying to come sideways or produce dark energy, and that's how I know that the big homie upstairs is providing me with this blissful feeling, the blissful feeling of just laughter, bro.
That's a spiritual gift.
Yeah.
It's a result of feeling joyful and peaceful, when you're able to laugh like that, especially when you're able to laugh like to that degree that we're talking about.
I know. Yeah,
bro.
See?
The other day, I literally destroyed my phone, bro, because I forget what you sent me, but my ass was drinking a drink, and then you sent me some shit, and I spit my shit all over my phone, bro, and just was dying laughing at work. And they're like, "What are you laughing at?" I forget what it was. I think it was one of those voice notes that you sent me, but just ridiculous, bro. And that laughter, bro, is a serious medicine, man. And that's a gift from God.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blissful feeling, laughter is a blissful. So, it's super powerful, man. And I think it's also a testament to, how we talk about how this journey gets you going back to feeling like a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like that's another symptom of that. That's how you know that that's real, because it feels like do you remember back when you were a kid, like maybe in middle school, when you used to laugh with your homies and stuff? It's pretty much the same shit.
It literally is, because when I was a kid, oh man, you be laughing so hard, bro. You know, and it almost be when you be with your friends, it would be like synchronized laughter. And now when you go on your SR journey, it's like that again, because me and you be cracking up laughing at shit, hard now, bro. And it's a blessing to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. It's just a result of God, because when you're feeling peaceful and then you see something funny, it's just over with.
Oh man, yeah, it's a wrap, because I've been laughed at some shit, like I've said, so hard, bro, to where stomach muscles will be sore, or you over there just crying and shit, because you laughing so hard, you in pain type shit, bro. Like that, yeah. That's what I like, because looking at my days when I was a kid, that's how I was as well, with friends in middle school, and having that laughter, or that type of laugh to where you just, it's hard to explain. But I know that you feel me, and other individuals out there can relate to this too, that everybody's had that laugh that was hard as hell and was fun. You know what I'm saying?
And I really feel like when you're laughing a lot, that is a sign of having good mental and spiritual health. Like if you see somebody in life that's laughing all the time, they're always laughing and bubbly and cheerful, that's a sign that somebody is like doing well, good mental health, good spiritual health. So it's a side effect of being tapped in with God, is because think about like your old self, when you were kind of like miserable and you hated life, you didn't really laugh like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of stuck and everything was serious. That's why you'll catch a lot of people, nowadays, where they're not on the same frequency as you. They're not laughing and being joyful or whatever. They're all serious and shit, And then, like you said, when you laugh around them, it makes them uncomfortable. They're like, "Why are you bringing that energy around me? I'm grumpy."
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
don't be bringing that shit around me, like on some weird shit.
Yeah, it's low vibrational, bro, and they're unaware, of the vibrational frequency that they're operating on, but
Right.
yeah, it's not their fault, bro. It's up to us as people to, want to seek wisdom and knowledge about this crazy life. And, it's just a blessing to have understanding of low vibrational frequency and high vibrational frequency, because as soon as you see the shit, you can discern it. You can discern high vibrational frequency and you can discern low vibrational frequency. And most of the time you want to stay away from the low vibrational shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Ooh, because like you said, you can't hardly laugh around some individuals, and like you said, they be like, why are you bringing that energy around me? You know what I'm saying? You over there happy. They're not happy. They're kind of like in a miserable state. So it's like, you bothering people, and
they'll look at you sideways. They'll be like, why are you bringing that? You know what I mean? They'll like smirk at you or something,
Yeah, you can't be happy.
Around, like dying around them and stuff, like laughing, and they're like not feeling so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It's projecting some of that inner energy that they got, bro. It's pretty dark.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a blessing. Definitely.
Facts.
All right, bro. Topic number 3. This one is called telling it how it is. What do you have to say about telling it how it is?
Telling it how it is very important. I feel for us as a people, basically, to protect yourself and not get led on or caught up in situations that could potentially harm you or lower your power level, mess your mental up, or anything. You got to just keep it real and don't sugarcoat shit. If something's bothering you, speak on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just don't let it happen, or else it's gonna get down, to a point to where it's too damn late to even do anything because you just let shit happen type shit, instead of saying something. And that's why it's important to just tell shit how it is, or just speak on how you feel, or, you know, if you come across an individual that's being a Decepticon and shit, you know what I'm saying? Call that shit out, you know, so people can stop behaving in toxic ways. Because the only way they're going to stop is if they're called out on that shit.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to tell shit how it is, bro, or else you're going to get taken advantage of out here by body snatched individuals.
For real.
You know?
Yeah, bro. That is definitely super important. As far as the vulnerability aspect, that is definitely super important. You know, bottling things up is very dangerous, and that's what I used to do. You know, as far as like not telling people what's really going on with me, or maybe you can, you know, disclose like, you know, 60% of what's going on. You know, you don't really tell the whole story. You're still leaving out, you know, the most embarrassing part or some shit like that. Like that's, you know, that's not how you heal. You know, if you really want to heal from whatever it is you're going on, you got to tell some people about it. And there's nothing to be ashamed for. There's really nothing. I mean, I don't want to say nothing, because I mean, there's some crazy shit out there, like, you know, murderers and all types of crazy stuff going on. But for the most part, you know, if you're talking about something trivial, just something that you're going through, maybe like some mental health stuff, or something like with a female, or a breakup, or just whatever's coming to the top of my head right now. But none of that stuff is shameful, bro. You know, we got to gotta let that stuff out. And you know, if you don't have any like-minded brothers to talk about certain things, maybe you could get a therapist. You know, you could get anyone, but it's definitely not healthy to be bottling shit up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Because looking at my old self, that's what I used to do. Be bottling shit up, and then, you know, end up drinking alcohol and just explode, bro. You know, it's like you are already, you know, a walking fire as it is. And then when you drink alcohol, it just makes shit way worse type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to not bottle shit up, you know. Find an individual that you know that you can talk to about shit and release. You got to release that shit off your shoulders. You don't want that weight on your shoulders, because it's going to turn you into somebody who you're not.
Exactly.
You know?
Man. That's crazy. Well, great topic, my boy. Ready for the next one?
Let's go.
All right. This one is called Accessing a New Gear on Semen Retention. When I came up with this, I was thinking about, because you know how I'd be riding my bike around town and stuff. So I'm always on my bike, and I'm always like, you know, switching gears on my bike. And this is the best analogy that I could think of, is for what happens to us when we go on SR. Like, I feel like all of a sudden, a couple of podcasts ago, we talked about this, about how all of a sudden you just go from your old self to just boom, all of a sudden you're just up here, you're more efficient, you're able to do more things, you have more energy to do things, you're more focused. It's like you access a new mode in yourself, you know, and it's hard to really explain. You know, I feel like the best way I can try to explain it is just that you have all that testosterone that's flowing through your body. So, you know, that's going to spark a lot of energy, and it's going to spark a lot of other stuff going on. But that's how I feel. It feels like all of a sudden you access like a new version of yourself that you didn't know existed.
Yeah, you do. You definitely access a whole new version of yourself when you go on your SR journey, because you're operating on high energy now. You know, and when you operate on high energy from holding your life force, then you're going to be connected to a lot of, you know, stuff out here in this crazy place we live in, bro, you know. And that's what I've come to realize, because operating on the corn sites and individuals, you know, just operating in spiritual death, you know, that's not high energy at all. So you're going to have bad luck and shit happen, you know, because you're not retaining your seed. You're not, you know, operating locked into a new gear type shit, you know. When you got to go on your SR and cultivate your life force, aka Wi-Fi connection, in order to lock into a new gear. You know, that Kundalini shit, that's no joke. You control that sexual power, you are a whole nother savage out here. and a whole different man out here, a whole different man out here making an impact on shit, and it's like you just naturally do it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain, but you just naturally become a leader because you are tapped into like a whole, you on a higher spiritual plane and shit, bro.
Right.
You're on a higher spiritual plane, and you obviously see shit for what it really is, but you are locked into something else. And that's the big homie upstairs now, and when you locked in with God, bro, that's some other shit, and when you take it serious, like how me and you are doing, boy, listen here, bro, you are a savage out here. You are a savage out here, and you see everything, and can't shit hardly get past you either.
Right. That's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. Is like you basically turn into like a new person,
Yeah.
Because you start to do things that your old self wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have started a YouTube channel. I wouldn't have started podcasts, and now this is like what we do like all the time and shit. This is like become regular. You know what I'm saying? So you access a new version of yourself that's more willing to it's like you just got more in the tank, energy wise, but you also have more ideas that are cooking up, in your minds, as far as, your creative juices go way up. And you're able to think of different things, like for instance, us with all these topics and shit, like how we come up with all these topics off the top of our head, like every day, it's straight from God, and it's straight from being on SR, because your brain fires off at a faster pace, when you retain your life force. Your brain is like very sharp, you know what I'm saying? And you have more ideas. So I feel like it just helps your brain function properly. I feel like this is the way that our brains are supposed to function. It's just we were used to that old way of living where we're busting all the time, and our brain was like brain fog. So we thought that was normal. You know what I mean?
We did.
This is normal.
Yeah, this is normal that we're doing here. That brain fog shit, that is not normal, but society has it set up to where they got our minds thinking that shit is normal. Being brain fogged out here, being, dehumanized,
lazy.
Not being able to social properly. You feel me? Or, socialize properly.
Right.
Yeah.
Being lazy. No, keeping your room dirty, all this shit, that's how I feel. It's just, and I don't know how to explain it other than the testosterone boost, and other than obviously a supernatural thing going on with God, because God has a lot to do with it. But yeah, like I said, I feel like a whole new person, bro. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even recognize myself, and it's like you do it effortlessly too. That's the crazy thing. It's like all of a sudden you're just a new person and you don't know how you got here type shit.
Bro. Yeah, that's the truth. You reborn. Exactly. You're reborn, and you are operating in a whole different dimension / objective, or whatever you want to call this. But this new version of you, you're a savage now, bro. You are a savage now, and you basically, you are alive now. Let's say it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to be in spiritual death. You go on your SR journey, you are getting pulled out of spiritual death, and you are now alive in this mofo.
Right.
You feel me? All because of God.
We were talking about last night, how we seen that guy talking about how Jesus will turn, somebody with a dead soul into, somebody. He'll turn you into somebody who's alive. You could have a dead soul, and then you get reborn in the name of Jesus, and you all of a sudden you're living again.
Yep. That's absolute facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's absolute facts.
So, man, that was a beautiful topic. All right, topic number 5, my dude. This is another one I came up with. It's called "Sometimes Just Being Present Is Enough." And where I was going with this one is, I was talking to my mom, and I was talking to a couple other relatives the other day, and a couple of other old friends. And when I was like living worldly and stuff, I
Yeah.
remember my old self, I would always want to put off this impression that, like, you know, I wanted to be like, you know, really funny or charismatic or really cool. I just wanted everybody to like me type stuff. And now the powerful realization that I got from God is that sometimes you just have to be there. You know, you just have to be there and be your authentic self, you know, as far as like, you know, my mom called me on the phone, or you know, I called her, and then afterwards, you know, we talked for a while, and she was like, you know, really grateful that I called. You know, she was just like, you know, thank you for calling me. Thanks for taking the time to call me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just little things like that. You know, you just got to be present. You don't have to focus on, you know, all this crazy stuff, to where that's kind of how my old self was. You know, I was just like trying to do all this stuff, but sometimes you just got to be there, bro. You know, sometimes you just got to be present, you know, be a son. For you, obviously, is being a dad. And, you know, it's, you kind of get where I'm going with this one?
Oh yeah. Yeah. From my personal experience, you know, being present, you know, that's the way I see it. It's very simple, but it's very important, because you are obviously environment control, you know, in environment control, as I like to say. You know, you're
Yeah,
very aware of what's going on around you and stuff, and not distracted by any unnecessary type shit, you know, like a device or anything. And when you're in the present moment, you're able to do small, important things for people. Like, for example, the phone call that you made to your mom and stuff. Yeah, that was like being in the present moment type shit, you know. And when you do that, that means a lot to people. You know what I'm saying? Because they be you know, caught off guard when you do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're operating the present moment. You just call somebody out of, you know, your kindness of your heart type stuff. That means a lot to people. You know,
just to say,
especially when you hit them out, you know, you hit them off guard like that. Yeah.
yeah, just to say hi, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Just to say hi. Something that simple, but something that simple will go for miles. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt, bro. You know, it's just, yeah, like you said, it's easy. And, you know, you don't, that's basically the message that God told me, is that you don't have to do all this extra stuff. You don't have to be worrying about impressing everybody and trying to be funny and cool. Like, just be yourself. You know,
Right.
being present and being in people's lives is enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to be all, you know, excuse me, you don't have to be all extra or trying like very hard. All you gotta do is just be yourself, you know, be yourself, and you will go long distances instead of trying to be something that you're not, you know. Yeah.
Sheesh. Hey, I apologize. The sun is going down where I'm at, so it's getting a little dark, but you can still see me, right?
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are you so, what's going down?
The sun's going down a little bit, so you know, as long as you can still see me, we're straight.
You good, bro. I can still see you, man. You're good.
All right, we got the grand finale. You ready?
Let's get it, my man.
All right, bro. This one is called Locking Into Your Routine for Long-Term Success. All right, we basically touched on it earlier, you know, locking into that routine. And it's basically kind of what we were saying earlier, you know, putting a brick on the wall every day, whatever analogy, you know, you choose to use, but, you know, put in that work every day, pushing forward. And then we also mentioned it the other day, you know, how you were saying how, you know, repetition can turn you into a beast. You know, if you find like a successful blueprint, you know, for a good day, and then you keep repeating that over and over, you know, you could turn into a monster. So
Yeah.
what do you got to say on that one?
It's important, you know, and it's that simple. You know, having a routine with repetition will take you long distances. It's that simple. Keep a simple routine that you do every day, the same shit every day. You a savage, bro. You know, and it's important to just stay on that shit, you know. And yeah, when you stay on that shit in your routine, you are destined for long-term success. And that's what I'm learning, you know, on this SR journey from doing the YouTube videos, podcasts, you know, keep moving forward and knocking out episodes, you know, everyday type shit, you know, videos, everyday type shit, you know, just keep moving forward and, you know, keep accomplishing things, you know, and setting goals, you know, and when you keep doing that repetition wise, you are an animal out here. And
Makes
looking
you
at
feel
my
good
old
too.
self, I didn't have no understanding of that. And now it's like, gaining this wisdom and knowledge and this understanding of this way of life. Boy, listen here, I would never give this up for anything.
Right. Makes
You
you
know,
feel amazing too,
it does. It literally does. I feel great. I feel amazing, despite the, ups and downs. We have ups and downs, but overall, bro, I love being on SR. That's all I gotta say.
Me too.
Yeah.
Being on SR and especially making these podcasts with you, bro. I mean, this is a blast, putting these out. Yeah, thank God, and then God blessed us with some people who actually enjoy what we have to say, so it's a major blessing.
Absolutely, man. God is good, man. And it's a blessing to have like-minded individuals that connect with us and relate with us on, this journey, spiritual, I said spiritual, I was gonna say spiritual development. Self-development.
Hey, that works
and
too. That works.
Spiritual warfare and shit, bro.
Right.
It's just all around awesome to just be connected with people out there and have individuals, comment on our stuff and just be connected together. That's the coolest shit to me.
For real, dude. Well, that's the end of the episode, man. I feel like I'm fading into the darkness here. So, I just wanted to let everybody know, we appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, everybody who's been commenting and, liking and giving us feedback. It is truly a blessing. I'm sure Martin feels the same way, but for me, it's truly a blessing to be able to be on here and make these episodes and also make the videos for you guys, man. It's a beautiful thing and it's a blessing from God. So
absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And coming from SpiritWar Martin, bro, much love to everybody out there, all the fellow retainers. And just all around grateful to be doing this, happy to be here for episode 105, and God is good. That's all I gotta say. And much love to you, I was gonna say Sebastian. Well, Sebastian, aka Subconscious,
that's my
either
name.
or.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much love to you as always, bro. And you always do a wonderful job, man. And I'm just grateful, for what we do.
Man. You too, bro. Much love. Shout out to the Subconscious Galaxy. Also, shout out to the SpiritWar squad. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man.
we're all affiliated. So, shout out to all you guys.
Absolutely, man. And coming from SpiritWar Martin, once again, shout out to the Unchained gang, the SpiritWar gang, and Subconscious Galaxy. Much love to everyone.
All right, y'all. Hey, if you guys have made it this far into episode 105, man, shout out to you. You're a real one. I'm fading into the blackness, but luckily you can still see Martin and you can still hear my voice. But, shout out to you guys, man. And then we got 106 on the way for you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned. All right. And, nothing but love. And this has been the Unchained podcast, episode 105. We'll catch you guys next time. All right. Martin, much love, man. I'll catch you soon. All right.
Man, much love, bro. And you are fading over there, bro. You starting to turn into Spawn and shit now.
Right. I barely see my ass.
Hey, but you good though. You good though. But it's crazy. You can just tell the difference. Hell yeah, that sun gone, bro. Yeah,
it's getting dark over here. So, I'm gonna head back into my little tiki hut over here. There's a little tiki hut behind. I'm gonna go lay down over there and I'm gonna upload it and then I'll get back to you. All right, bro?
All right, bro. Sounds good, man. And once again, great job, bro. And I'll stay in contact.
All right, you too, man. Much love.
All right, bro. Much love, man.